This is David-Realtor. In this video, I am going to explain to you 6 bad mistakes you must avoid whenever you want to invest in real estate. Real estate has been here from the beginning of times. It has always been one of the best investments that anyone can make. But one problem is that a lot of people do not understand some things about real estate before they venture into it. And at the end of the day, they end up making some certain mistakes that could be avoided. Now, you see, last week, a client came to me and was asking me to advise him on what to do. Now, the problem is that he acquired a plot of land for a while now, and after this period of time, the value of the land have increased, and he's now considering whether he will sell the land or whether he will develop the land as a home. What I told him is that he should go home, make his decision, and come back to me, and I would advise him on what I think should be done. Now, you see, this client is confused on what to do, but this kind of confusion could have been avoided if one of these mistakes that I'm going to list out now were avoided at the right time before he invested. So watch as I'm going to list out these mistakes one after the other. First mistake you must avoid is starting without a goal. Now, before you invest in real estate, you must have a personal goal. What is the purpose for which I am buying this property? Am I buying this property to hold it and sell later, or am I buying this property to build in the future, or like to make it my home, or build and rent out to tenants? You must have a specific goal so that at the end of the day you will not be confused on the purpose for which you bought a real estate property. I hope you understand that. So starting without a goal or buying without a goal will leave you confused, just like my client that came back to me to seek advice. Yeah, it is not wrong that he came to me to seek advice, but why I told him to go back and make a decision is so that he will understand that this is something that he needs to think about to make the right decision for himself. Then I will advise him on what is best to do and how to do it. So it is always very, very important, before you buy a property, have a specific goal on what you want to do with it. Now, the second mistake you must avoid is buying out of emotion. Do not buy a real estate property out of emotion, out of what you feel about someone, out of pity, out of the fact that you want to help someone that wants to sell to achieve a purpose. Please do not buy a real estate property out of emotion. Even if it has to do with your family, do not buy out of emotion. Now look at this scenario. A young man that is based in Canada some time ago wanted to invest into real estate. He contacted his sister that lives here in Nigeria and told her of his plan that he wants to invest in real estate. Actually, he wanted to buy a property in Lekki Axis, about 5 plots of land in Lekki, and asked the sister to help him get a real estate consultant that will help him to broker a good deal for him. Now, the sister went ahead and told him to send the money into his personal account, that he will buy the property for her. Now, this young man, based on the fact that it is his sister, or based on how he feel about the sister, he went ahead to send the money to the sister. Then the sister went to a very undeveloped part of Lagos, and purchased this land for him. Now, at the end of the day, when the brother wanted to develop the land, he now realized that the land was not bought actually in Lekki. The land was bought from one of the most underdeveloped part of Epe. So at the end of the day, you see that this young man bought out of family emotion, but it has defeated his investment purpose. So if you want to invest in real estate, be you a starter or someone that has been investing, always ensure that you leave out emotion whenever you want to invest in real estate. Now, the next mistake you must avoid is failure to establish your presence. Now, see, when you are investing in real estate, or when you invest in real estate, especially when you're investing for the purpose to buy and hold, it is always very, very important to establish your presence in the estate or in the area where you have actually purchased a property, especially a land. When I say property now, I'm talking about landed property. So when you buy a land, it is always important to establish your presence. Establishing your presence can be to erase a small building in the area that you have purchased, or it can be to do a fencing. A dwarf fencing is always fine, but it's always important that you establish your presence to avoid some kind of disputes with other people that might buy from the same area that you have bought from. The fourth mistake you must avoid is using real estate as a get rich quick scheme. No, real estate is not MMM. Real estate is not a Ponzi scheme. If anyone comes to you and tell you, buy this plot of land now for 1 million naira, in next 2 months you're going to sell it for 5 million naira, please, this person is lying to you. There is a chance that it might happen, but the chances that this kind of things might happen is very, very small. This can be 1% out of 1%. So do not, when you're investing in real estate, do not invest in real estate as though you're expecting your returns to happen very quickly. Yes, real estate will give you a very good return, but it has to be over time. Time is a very important factor when investing in real estate. So do not let anyone cajole you into buying a property with hope that in the next 6 months you're going to have about 200% return in your investment. Please do not listen to this kind of jokes. Anybody that is telling you this only wants your money, and once the person gets your money, the person will forget about you. And when the property does not increase in value, who do you hold? You have no one to hold responsible. So do not treat real estate as a get rich quick scheme. It can never be Ponzi, can never be it can never be like MMM, but the fact is that real estate always increases in value. It never depreciates, but it has to do with time. You have to be patient. You might be lucky within a short period of time, your property will increase in value, boom, and you've made it. Sometimes you need to also be patient, and over time you see a massive return. You see a massive return in your investment. So always be patient in real estate. Now, the fifth mistake you must avoid is putting family ties over your investment. This is similar to the second mistake that I mentioned, but this one is a bit different. Now, when you put family ties over your investment, you might end up making mistakes. For example, when you're consulting a family member that has no idea of how real estate works, you end up making mistake. And based on the fact that maybe it's your father, it's your uncle, it's your elder brother, but this person does not really understand the things that are involved in real estate, their advice might lead you astray, and you end up making some costly mistake that could be avoided. For example, let's say that a plot of land is 50,000 naira in your village, and someone is advising you, come and buy this plot of land. It's just 50,000 naira. Please don't forget about the one in Lagos that they're selling for millions of naira. Come and acquire like 10 plots of land here with just 500,000 naira, and you'll smile and you'll be happy. Please do not put family ties. Even if it has to do with your uncle who is dying that wants to sell, it is better that you give them, it's better that you find a way to help them. But do not invest in real estate out of family emotion, family ties, or family advice, or whatever thing it is. Always ensure that your business is your business and has nothing to do with family. That is one of the best ways you can succeed in real estate. And if you do not avoid this kind of mistakes, you will end up buying properties that will never rise in value. Properties that for years and years and years to come, it will remain where it is. Even if it increases in value, it will be very, very minimal, and you get to find out that your capital has almost been buried somewhere, waiting for you to go and bring it out from the grave to use it for something else. So take away family ties whenever you're investing in real estate. Now, the sixth and final mistake I want to mention in this series that you must avoid is failure to do proper investigation. Personally, as a real estate consultant, I also advise my clients to engage in their own personal investigation. Now, this is what I mean. So sometimes people have the right to have doubts. So to help people to clear the doubt, I advise them, go and investigate. So now I'm also advising you as a potential investor or someone that has been investing in real estate, always carry out your own personal investigation. Find out a few things about the property you want to buy. Find out if this property is in an area where cultists always stop. For example, let's say you want to buy a property where you want to build a home, where you want to build and develop for something, for commercial purposes. So you need to make a few investigations, find out how good is this area, how legit is the title, am I sure that the real estate company is not a scam? You understand what I mean? So you always need to get involved. Yeah, it's good to trust your consultant. I also ask my clients to trust me, but at the same time I advise them to make their own investigation, because most times what you find out by yourself makes most sense to you, so that you don't end up making mistakes. Now, some clients will tell you this is the best thing for you to do, but why they are telling you that this is the best thing for you to do is because they want your money. That's the truth. They want to sell and go home with their commission. But then that is not always the thing. When you're a consultant, you need to lead your client. When they want to make a similar decision, they will come to you for advice. So please, whenever you're investing in real estate, I will say this again, engage in your own personal investigation. If you're not around, for example, if you're far away from the place you want to purchase a property, engage someone that you trust and know very well that can help you carry out this investigation. The investigation starts with inspection. Always endeavor that there is site inspection before you buy a real estate property. Always ensure. Let's say even if you're away from the country, even if you're away from the city or the state, find someone close to the site where you're buying, or find someone that is around you that you trust, that you know, that can help you to carry out this inspection. See things for yourself. Ask questions. If you're not there by yourself, let the person get you videos, let the person get you evidences, let the person give you proof that what you're investing in is the best investment opportunity, so that you don't end up making mistakes that have cost so many people. So here, this is where we'll be rounding up this video. My name once again is David Realtor, and I'm your favorite real estate consultant. We have so many properties. Landed properties and buildings. We have luxury buildings, we have luxury lands, that will cost you. We also have lands that are in some areas where you can buy and hold within a while, you sell and make your returns. That will leave the link to where those properties are listed in the description below. So once, just scroll down to the description, you will see the link. You click on the link, access the properties that we have. Once you see any property that you have, I will leave under each property a WhatsApp link where you just click and start an easy conversation with us. It's very easy. Now, a very important advice which I guess you've been hearing: yesterday was the best time to invest in real estate, but today is the best opportunity that you have as of now to invest in real estate. Tomorrow, the property you could have bought today could rise in value, and the profit that you could have been making, you'll be spending it to give to another person. So if you have ever thought of investing in real estate, or if you are investing in real estate already, keep investing in real estate. Do not wait till tomorrow. And we have properties that, like as at last month, they were selling for 1 million naira. Today, some of them are selling for 1.5 million naira. Some of them are selling for 2 million naira. You see how quickly these properties rise. As development are coming close to these estates and properties, their values keep rising day after day. So I will advise you, finally, invest in real estate. Invest in real estate. Invest in real estate. It is a very wonderful industry that anyone who wants to build a future for himself, who wants to build a future for his future generation, should invest in. It's very, very important. Now, finally, please endeavor to subscribe to our channel, like the video. You can also share it with your friends so that they will understand that there are some mistakes that they need to avoid when they want to invest in real estate. Once again, I'm David-Reliable, and I will be giving you more of these videos to help you to understand some of the things you need to know about real estate, to enlighten you so that you don't go astray or make mistakes in your investment. You can also check some of our videos below. You will see some of our properties that are listed in the videos. Please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share this video with your friends. If there are things you learn from this video, also leave a comment below. If there are questions that you want to ask, also leave a comment below. If you want to start a conversation with me outside here, maybe on WhatsApp, there is a WhatsApp. My WhatsApp link is under the description below. So just click on the WhatsApp link and initiate an easy conversation with me on WhatsApp. I'm always available to answer your question. I'm always available to help you to solve your real estate problems. Thank you very much. Bye.